Hello and welcome. I am the Scraptastic Crocheter and my name is Amanda, and today I have a little mini haul here. And I have 3 types of yarn and I just want to show you and talk a little bit about them. So these are 3 different types of yarn, 3 very different sorts of yarn also. So we can start here with these 2 balls of lady yarn, and I found these at my local grocery store. They are by Järbo, and I know that some types of yarn from Järbo is sold on the hobby website. I could not find these ones. I know that the lady is these small balls of yarn, and it's the same type of yarn as Big Verona, but Big Verona usually comes in larger skeins, and they are also more colorful. They're usually multicolored yarn, and these are small, 50 grams, 125 meter. It's a pure acrylic yarn, and I have color number 44226 and color number 44210. A light blue and golden yellow color. They are made in Italy, and they recommend crochet hooks 4 to 4.5 millimeter. Cold wash, no tumble dry, no softener, lay flat to dry, and they test for harmful substances, and that's about it. It's the same information on both these 2 labels. It's a really soft and nice acrylic, and I have done a little comparison with the lady, the special Stylecraft Special DK, and was it Hobby Amigo? I have that on my channel. I just got some other colors of this yarn, so that's those. I'm gonna move them to the side there. No, maybe I can fit them out of frame, so you just get to focus on what I have here. And next is Alpe, or Alp, or whatever you feel like trying to pronounce it. I would say Alpe since it's a Swedish brand and it's more of a Swedish pronunciation. This is a wool yarn, and it's pure wool. It's 50 grams and 100 meters. This is a scratchy yarn. Okay, this is it's not super washed or treated or anything. This is pure wool yarn. It's dyed, but I know that you could do felting, I believe is the word. I have never done that technique, but I think this is what you would need. And it's made in India. I recommended crochet hook and knitting needles 4 millimeters. Wash cold, not in the machine, so hand wash. No tumble dry, lay flat to dry, no softener. And I think that, like, when you do the felting type of thing, you do put it in the washer and you like wash it warm to get it to shrink and like catch to itself. So with that type of technique, of course, you would totally ignore what's on the recommendations here on this label. This color is 36107, and the color on this darker one is 36108. Tested for harmful substances. I did say made in India, I believe. It's a scratchy yarn. I would not use it as like something on my skin like this. I could consider using it as a sock if I have like thinner socks underneath. This would work good for that type of sock when it's really cold and you like layer. But this could be perfectly used for like pot holders and like wool is good so you don't get burned if you do it thick. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use these for. I have a bunch of projects. I think I bought these to like incorporate into my Havana blanket just for the colors, but I'm not sure I am gonna use it for that. I have that blanket and it's like an ongoing thing that I pick up occasionally, and when I find these yarns at my local grocery store, I like the fact that I can get another color into that blanket to like complement all the scrap yarns that I already have, because I don't have like every color of the rainbow, so of course I need some more colors, and they might end up in that project, or I will find another project for them. But that was the alpha yarn, and now I have a yarn from another store. I have showed you Alice in a previous yarn haul from Rusta, and that is a dark like black with specks in it. This is another color. It's a purple color of the Alice yarn. It's 100 grams and it's 100% recycled acrylic. Wash cold, similar colors, no tumble dry, and it's 210 meters. And here's something I don't agree on. Okay, they say recommended knitting needles 4.5 millimeter, but recommended crochet hook 3 millimeter. Okay, I'm not agreeing to that. If I compare it, I'm just gonna like take this side by side. Okay, this is a thin yarn. This to me is a thicker yarn. I would say this is like a, is this a DK? This is thicker, and this was recommended 4 to 4.5. Recommended 3. No, I would use a 4, 4.5, maybe 5 on this. So I don't agree to that label. That's what I'm saying. This color is 40065, made in Turkey. This is a squishy, soft acrylic. It's not as soft as the lady, but I wouldn't expect that since it's a recycled yarn. So I do some kinds, like I would say that a soft yarn is like, acrylic is a soft yarn most of the time, but when it's recycled, it's usually a bit rougher. You can't get it to the like really smooth and nice state when it's recycled. That's just what I've like, all the recycled yarn I've come across so far, it's not as soft as the original. That's, yeah, that's where we're gonna put it. So it's really nice and squishy. So this little mini yarn haul here is what I wanted to show today. These colors look really nice together. I would have no problem combining these and working them into the same type of project, even though this is wool and this is acrylic and they have totally different wash recommendations and whatnot. All my blankets are, most of them, my scrap blankets, they are so many different kinds of yarn. I have been gifted different kinds of yarn that I have no clue of what they are. That means I would most likely have to wash it by hand in the bathtub, soaking it and whatnot, either way. So making that type of project growing with mixed type of yarn is just, yeah, that's definitely gonna work. But I'm not sure. It might turn into something totally different. I didn't have anything special in mind for these yarns, other than I wanted this color because I adored this color, and of course some new yarn's always nice. I didn't realize that this was the same yarn that I already had, the dark with the specks in, until I had them side by side, or I looked at the name and I was like, I recognize the name, but that was when I came home, so I looked at the other one and it's the same. And the lady or big Verona I have used in projects before, like those I think those are like 200 grams, so it's a big skein, and they come in all sorts of multicolor combinations. They're really gorgeous, and I know that there's one, at least one that I've seen, that has like a sparkly thin thread in it, just like I have another yarn similar to that. That's a Universe yarn. It has like a double, it's a sparkle thread going along, maybe it's easier to see like this. It has the sparkles going through. So Big Verona also has a yarn that has sparkles. I don't know if it's more than one, but I've used that and made a shawl for a friend a while back, so I can't show it because I don't have anything left of it, unfortunately. I hope you enjoyed this little yarn talk, and I hope to see you here again soon. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you want to, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.